I'm your host with the most, Logan23. Joining me for Bloodbound Dark Solstice Chapter 1. 'Twas the night before Solstice. On a crisp winter night, snow gently falls across New York City. People laugh, joke, flirt, utterly unaware of the secret world in the shadows. A world of vampires, a world of blood, a world of pleasure and pain, a world that's about to be shaken to its core. You arrive for work at Rains Corp headquarters, grateful for the miracle of modern central heating. Oh. The regular security guard grins as you shake off the chill. Happy holidays, Amy. Same to you as well, Kyle. Cold enough for you? It's, awful. Seriously, I'm freezing. Oh, I'm not a winter gal, I take it. Give me a warm beach and a Mai Tai any day. Laughter follows you as you make your way to the elevator and head for the conference room. As you enter, all your friends look up and smile. There she is. Amy. Hey! Walk into the conference room to find Adrian and Camila are already there, along with Jax and Lily. Am I late? Not at all. We're early. How's it going? Better now that I'm here. I should kiss Adrian. We can kiss someone. Adrian's grin softens into a warm, intimate smile as you step closer. I missed you. Oh yeah? He kisses you, a firm caress that's over too soon. Cheeks flushed, you take a seat at the conference table. So, what's on the agenda for today? A meeting of the council. Oh. Good news, I hope. I've gotten used to things being calm and quiet around here for a change. Preach. It's a bit of a special occasion. Actually, I have something to present today. She seems excited. Almost. The door opens and Lester, Pri, and Baron enter, arguing as usual. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to hear about that. What? Everyone needs hobbies. Having sex in dumpsters is not a hobby. Oh, I've missed you, Baron.
Here's an idea. Why don't you both of you, tittering nitwits, shut your cake holes?
Tittering. You are the worst. Please, all of you have a seat. The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish. They take their places around the table. First order of business, our new client. How are you settling in, Jax? It's been a big transition, but we're making it work. Good to hear. How touching. Now, can we talk about how the Baron's men stole a shipment of weapons from one of my warehouses?
Not this again.
Then tried to sell it to me? You did? That's pretty funny. Actually a little impressed.
Well, look at that. The first sensible thing you've ever said. Not that I care what you think.
Yet you just validated you did. Sure. Baron, reimburse Lester before the human authorities get involved.
Fine, ruin all my fun.
Speaking of fun being ruined, and also authorities, the cops found a body, one of Priya's, houseboys. They found a body. The whole thing. Most of it? Yeah, that sounds more accurate. Priya. If it helps, he died happy. It doesn't. You'll be sanctioned per council charters and provide restitution of the man's family. And no more, Priya. This is your final warning. Blah, 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 blah. Camila stands and clears her throat. Now, as you all know, this weekend is a very special one. It's time for the Dark Solstice. All the council members, except for Adrian and Jax, groan. Camila ignores them. This year, the festivities will be held upstate at Ebenezer's castle. No, I won't do it. I won't go. You can't make me. Lester, we wrote that horrid suit, and this time I'll have to murder him.
It's Santa, baby!
Aren't I lovely?
Another year spent cooped up with you in a miserable lot.
As the new guy here, Priya's head falls back as she groans with disgust. Why is it speaking? It should be making pouty eyes and looking all broody, not having opinions.
Excuse me.
You heard me, lost boy. Hey, he has a right to speak. He's a clan leader, same as you. Same as me, please. The little baby vamp still wet behind the fangs. He's got nothing on me.
You want to test that out? I've been itching for a fight.
Oh, I would love to just break you in half.
Priya!
He indicates the door.
Leave. All three of you. You may return when you're capable of civility. Wait! What did I do?
Having sex in dumpsters, apparently. He continues to mumble protests as he shuffles out. The Baron and Priya, on the other hand, seem all too eager to leave. The door closes behind you. Adrian turns to Jax.
I apologize for that, truly. Don't sweat it, I'm used to that kind of thing.
That doesn't make it right. Jax makes a face somewhere between a smile and a grimace and turns his attention back to Camila.
So what the hell is this dark solstice anyway?
It's a very special winter holiday for all vampires. Hang on, vampires have their own holiday?
We have a few, though this is the most widely celebrated. It's a deeply important wintertime gathering.
So it's basically Vampire Christmas.
Not quite.
Mila smiles faintly, her gaze far away, and her expression nostalgic. It was late in the 13th century. The situation for our kind in Europe was dire. Vampire hunters had driven us into hiding to the brink of extinction. What happened? Gaius. Her voice cracks ever so slightly, and she clears her throat. Gaius and I were pulled up in an ancient crumbling castle with a handful of other survivors, then we were attacked. By vampire hunters? By the vampire hunter, the most brutal hunter that ever staked our kind, Count Grisha Nicholas.
Merry effing Christmas.
Nicholas wasn't just a skilled fighter and technician, he also dabbled in the occult, attacking us with an arsenal of dark magic. He managed to hold dominion over frost and storm, wielding ice stakes that could freeze vampires with a single touch. Very scary, but also very cool, but mostly very scary. He was scary, all right. One of the only men I'd ever feared. And that winter, as the few remaining vampires huddled together in an old ruined castle, he came for all of us. That sounds terrifying. It was. Hang on, you were scared?
This Nicholas must have been really something.
He was. We were vastly outnumbered, facing certain death. That's a primal experience.
A fight for your very existence.
Precisely, and we were prepared for the end, but then as winter solstice hit, we came together. We fought as one. We became one. We defended the castle, defeated the invaders, killed Nicholas. All without losing a single vampire. Because plot. So, more like vampire Chanukah, more than? It was a solstice miracle, and vampires all over the world celebrate it every year. It's a night for all vampires to put aside their differences, to come together so that we may remember the past and dream of the future. That's beautiful. Jack scoffs.
Come on, it's a nice thought, but you can't expect me to buy it. The council can't make it through a single meeting without coming to blows. No way they're gonna swing an entire holiday.
Your feelings are irrelevant. It will happen. It always does. Somehow, someway, the miracle repeats itself every year.
I'm sorry, did someone kidnap Camille and replace her with a clone? I didn't take you for the holiday spirit type. Carrying out the Dark Solstice is one of Camilla's favorite parts of the year. You'd be surprised how spirited she gets.
Why do they keep doing this to characters like this? Olivia was another one. Can't wait for Desire and Decorum. Richards will be throwing a party next. I can tell this means a lot to you. What can I say? It makes me feel nostalgic.
Right, well, this has all been fun, but I need to get going.
Me too. No rest for the wicked. Got any tasks for me, Adrian?
I have to spend the night down in the lab. Would you think about acting as Camilla's assistant for the day?
I could use help getting ready for the event. Help you plan for the Dark Solstice? Of course. It's all the things I love. Shopping, holidays, party prep. I regret everything. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Everyone scatters and you leave the conference room with Camilla. So what does a Dark Solstice party entail? There are certain traditions I wish to observe. I like things to be just so right. Camilla Sahid, a perfectionist. Why, I never. Very funny. Hey Camilla, do all the vampires really put aside their differences every year? There have been years that were less fortunate, but you'd be surprised how often it simply works out. Okay, I choose to believe in magic. Where to first? A whiskey distillery, not far from here. Well, you see that? Magic already! This particular distillery serves period-accurate cocktails made with rare vintages. Sounds expensive. Oh, it is, but it's worth it. Arrive half an hour later, the bar is deserted with an understated elegance that makes your eyes widen. Camilla... Are they expecting us? It seems like they might be closed. They are, but we have an appointment. She raises a hand and the bartender waves her over.
Ah, Miss Sahid, it's a sincere pleasure. I prepared the tasting selection you requested.
Excellent. Places 3 bottles on the counter and then begins to describe each one.
This is a Japanese whiskey bottled in 1964. It is aged in sherry oak casks. Only 140 bottles were produced. This one is a bit older, a single malt scotch distilled in 1938 and aged for 81 years. His eyes light up. And this bottle is a real treasure, though. American rye whiskey made in 1863 was aged until the beginning of Prohibition. In order to hide, they quickly bottled, then buried the entire run. The cachet was only found last year.
Whoa. He pours small amounts of each liquor and then passes you the glasses.
Enjoy.
Camilla sips the Japanese whiskey, tilts her head. It reminds me of something. Intrigued, you take a sip. The liquor is earthy, but with a hint of scorched sweetness at the end. Caramel. That's it. 1964. Seems like only yesterday, but that was far before your time. Picks up the scotch and clinks her glass against yours. You both drink. It's so smooth. Like silk, and yet it was made with a world on the brink of disaster, preparing to plunge into war. It's almost unbelievable. You pick up the final glass, swirling the deep amber liquid. Not as unbelievable as this, though. Distilled during the Civil War. I'm almost afraid to drink it. Camilla downs hers in one gulp. You follow suit, and then cough and sputter. It's so smoky, like licking a campfire.
Oh, give it to me.
Very descriptive. We'll need some bottles for the Solstice party. Which ones do you prefer? You want me to choose? Choose wisely. I'll be judging your decision. She smirks playfully and gestures at the bottles before you.
I mean, I like caramel. Smooth drinks are always nice. American rye whiskey because I like the smell of campfires. This one's tough. I should go with the American rye whiskey.
It has character, but, and you can't beat the story. That much is true.
Regards the bottles thoughtfully.
Every single one of them created during a time of great turmoil. Out of all that strife, we have beauty.
Lots of it. Not just these drinks, but art, music, poetry.
You nudge Camila with your elbow. And holiday traditions. And holiday traditions. Your eyes are signaling the bartender. I'll take them, along with the selection from the rest of your vintage stock. And some extra bottles of the American rye. My friend has good taste. Absolutely, Miss Heat. As they discuss the details of delivery, you spot something out of the corner of your eye. A fragment of a photograph resting on the leaf of a potted plant. Oh god, here we go with this crap. Huh?
Boy, I have returned. Jax.
Really? All I'm gonna say is really. 40-some years ago, in the gloomy, abandoned depths of New York sewers, a young Jack slumps against a wall, a bottle of cheap whiskey clutched in one hand. He lifts the bottle to take a sip, ignoring the sound of approaching footsteps.
Boy, I have returned. Jax.
Jax lifts the bottle to his lips and drinks again, a deep, messy swig that sends whiskey spilling down over his chin.
What's the point? The point of what? The point of everything. What's the point of living like this, trapped in the sewers like rats?
Jax throws the empty bottle and sails off into the darkness, followed by a distant crash of shattering glass.
You're drunk, which given your metabolism is impressive.
Yeah, well why wouldn't I be? It's Christmas Eve and I'm stuck down here all goddamn alone. What else is there to do but drink? Kishi stares at him in thoughtful silence, but Jack's anger breaks with a heaving sigh. God, I miss my family, Takeshi. I miss my future. I miss my life. Closes his eyes, head leaning back against the wall. I miss the sun.
I know, I do too. Do you? You're the only one who did this to me. You're the one who made me into a goddamn monster. You should have let me die. That would have been better than this. You know I couldn't do that. Yeah, well I should have just walked in the sun and let it take me. At least if I burned, it would be over.
At that, Takeshi gives Jax the slightest hint of a smile.
But you won't.
How do you know?
The same way I knew I couldn't let you die.
Takeshi crosses to crouch in front of Jax, his gaze is solemn.
You have too much fight left in you.
Takeshi settles next to Jax and places an arm around his shoulders.
I know how you feel. Believe me, I've been there. Dozens of times. Things seem dire now, but you've barely taken the first breaths of your new eternity. You're so much ahead of you.
Jack sighs and slumps against the wall, which he was already doing.
It doesn't feel like it. No, it never does in the earliest years. Years? How do you think eternity is measured, boy? Not in days or months. I've seen centuries come and go. It was difficult at first. I had a young daughter when I was turned, you know. You did? Yes, I watched her move on without me. She found love, had children, grew old. I cannot imagine. You cannot imagine the pain of watching your child grow frail with age, of outliving her, of burying her.
Jack stares at Takeshi with a newfound understanding.
Is that all this is then? Just pain and loss? Of course not. Imagine the things I've seen in 7 centuries of life. The stars above the Sahara, the moonlight glittering along the canals of Venice, flowers in the Amazon that bloom only at night. I've tasted pleasures beyond your imaginings, experienced more than you can fathom. I've savored the world, and one day you will too. You sound so certain. Because I have the wisdom of years.
Takeshi rises to his feet and musses Jax's hair with a paternal smile.
And my wisdom tells me you are destined for great things.
Like what?
You'll never find out if you stay stuck in the sewers alone.
Takeshi crosses to where he left several bags and removes a cloth-wrapped bundle. I've never been one for Christmas, but I know it matters to you, so I brought you a gift. You're joking. I never joke. You joke all the time. But I'm not joking now. Jax hurries to unwrap the cloth, but his smile turns into confusion as he reveals a sword. A katana. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it? That's the real gift. Gishi wraps his fingers around the hilt and swings the blade into a ready position. I'm going to teach you how to use it. You sway a little as the vision fades. Oh, Jax. I'm going to assume there's 4 fragments. Camilla touches your elbow. Ready to go? Yes, absolutely. 3 at the minimum, but 4 at the most. And a little while later, a shopping mall. You brought me to a shopping mall. Yes, is that strange? No, actually, after the 150-year-old whiskey, it's just strangely normal, that's all. I need decorations for the solstice, starting with 1,000 candles. Oh, is that all? 1,000 candles sounds like a lot of work to light. Are you worried I'll make you do it? Not at all, but I do have a better idea. How about modernizing things a bit? Maybe some Christmas lights. Some gaudy display with an anatomical Santa and a defecating reindeer. No, thank you. Okay, first of all, I am very confused about which holiday displays you've seen. And also, I promise you that we can find something tasteful. Follow me. You steer here towards a storefront featuring an elegant high-end lighting, hundreds of small, sparkling white and blue snowflake bulbs. Oh, this is actually very nice. Have a look around. As you wait for her by the exit, a man with a nearby jewelry kiosk gestures you over. Yes? He waves you closer and mutters conspiratorially. Hey, that woman you're with, she's a vampire, isn't she? What? No, vampires aren't real. Don't worry, I'm a vampire consort myself. Your secret is safe with me. I thought you might like to have a life blessing. He lifts a beautiful locket from the display and holds it out towards you. Life blessing? It's pretty. My guess, the thing's filled with blood. What is that? It's an ancient custom, a way of lovers of vampires to show their deepest affection. I'll take 4. You fill a locket with your blood, then present it to your vampire lover. They treasure it as a way to hold your blood close to themselves forever. It's a perfect gift for that special vampire in your life. Would you like to buy one? This is a special chance to buy a gift for your favorite vampire. One they'll always cherish. Yeah, until the end of this book. Like, seriously, they cherish it all in 5 minutes, and then it's over. They'll never cherish it in book 2 or 3. Great. You won't regret it, you'll see. You take your hand and gently pricks your finger. The pain is fleeting, but it reminds you of being bitten, and your cheeks heat again. That barely hurt. I have a lot of practice. You watch riveted as your blood slides down the tube. It seems to glitter as it swirls into the locket. Whoa. It's pretty cool, huh? Definitely. The locket snaps shut with a click and he reaches for a gift box. So tell me a little bit about your lucky vampire. He's strong, steady, and you just know that no matter what, he won't let anything bad happen to you. He's so secure that he's not afraid to be vulnerable, and that's a precious thing. He sounds like quite a man. He is. He finishes wrapping the gift box. There you go, bestow it during the solstice with an open heart. You bought a wonderful vampire gift for someone special. Thanks, I will. You discreetly tuck the locket in your purse, excited to give it to Adrian during the dark solstice. But just then, Camille emerges from the store, catches you up to you. The lighting is sorted. We only have one task left. Securing enough donated blood for the festivities. Vampire life never gets old. And where exactly do we get that? From a vampire who happens to maintain an extensive blood bank. They hand you a small card. Can you meet me at the address in 2 hours? I have an errand of personal nature I must run first. Sure, no problem. Address in hand, you head back to Rain's HQ. You go to check in on Adrian in an office where he sits alone and oddly idle. Taking a break?
Something like that.
His sadness tugs at you when you drop into the chair across from him. What's wrong? Can I help?
It's nothing. It's just... the holidays are a rough time for me. I often battle a certain melancholy.
Is there something particular about the season? After a moment, his fingers tighten around yours, almost painfully.
It was a few days before Christmas when it happened.
You mean when?
When my family died. When I died. This time of year I can't help but think of them.
That's understandable, Adrian. But don't you think they'd want you to be happy?
Of course they would, but sometimes it feels wrong. Like a betrayal. It doesn't matter, I don't want to ruin your day with my moodiness.
No, it's not like that. He turns away, lost in thought. Hey, you know what you need? A distraction.
Sorry, what? I was lost in a thought.
What? I said you need a distraction. We could go out, enjoy New York, all gussied up for the holidays. It'll be fun.
Sounds nice, but I don't know. I'm not sure I'd make for very good company right now.
This is a chance to spend a special holiday night with Adrian, cheer him up, and get a lot closer. I'm not taking no for an answer, Adrian. How dare you? Come on, Mr. Rains. I swear you won't regret it.
Stand up and head towards the door. Right now.
Right now. Slowly, his eyes light up.
Oh, nothing would make me happier.
You step out into the New York, glittering with light. The air is sharp with the promise of snow, but Adrian puts a hand to your back and pulls you close to him.
Too cold?
Not anymore. You walk together, enjoying the twinkling of Christmas lights and the sound of carols drifting on the evening breeze. Determined to lift Adrian's spirits, you tuck your hand into his arm and smile. Do you know what my favorite part of this time of year is?
Tell me.
It's the lights, food, presents. I was gonna say friends and family should be on this list, question mark? Because, yeah, not everyone has all those. Like, literally, I don't have lights. I'm not gonna have Christmas dinner, neither is my brothers, and unfortunately, I'm not able to provide them with Christmas this year, so... yeah, at least I have them in my life, and I'm in theirs this last year, so... But don't get me wrong, it's not just getting them that's fun. There's nothing like finding the perfect gift for someone you care about.
I agree. That might be why it's been so difficult to find something for you.
For me...
I'm actually surprised. I thought you might say your favorite part was the hot cocoa.
If that would have been an option. Definitely a close second, but how did you know that?
I have my methods.
Is your method named Lily?
No comment, but I do have a little gift for you.
With his hand warm at your back, he leads you towards Central Park. Soon you're standing beneath the snow-dusted trees next to a tiny cart.
Mr. Rains!
John,
a cup of your best hot chocolate for my lady.
Right away, sir. John pours the thick liquid into a cup and tops it with whipped cream and a dusting of spices. Ma'am? Thank you. You take a sip, your eyes almost roll back in your head. Oh my god. It's the best hot chocolate you've ever tasted. Rich, creamy, sweet, with a perfect hint of spice. This is amazing.
The only hot chocolate I've ever had is the instant one you buy from the store in a box.
Thank you, ma'am. Adrian slips a folded bill to John, who bobs his head in gratitude before pushing his cart away. You take another sip and almost moan. How did you find this guy?
I admit I have performed something of a survey of the local restaurants, cafes, and street vendors.
When?
Over the past month.
But why?
He stops and turns to face you. You stand in the shadow of a tree, the frozen branches glistening above you like diamonds. For you. Your heart beats faster. The first fluffy snowflakes spiral down from above, landing on his jacket, his hair, his eyelashes. You sway closer.
All that work and you didn't even get a cup of your own?
I'm afraid it couldn't compare to watching you enjoy it.
Maybe I want to see you enjoy it.
Well, maybe I want to kiss him and give him the cup. What the hell? Holding the cup to the side, you go up on your toes and brush your lips to his. The kiss starts soft, sweet. Adrian's hands fall to your hips, grabbing the ends of your jacket. He tilts his head, drawing you closer. Your lips part on a gasp, and his tongue sweeps across your lips and inside.
Oh.
He takes his time kissing you, tasting you. Your body heats, even as your snow falls faster around you. When he finally pulls away, it's like teasing. With his teasing smile, his thumb brushes your lower lip before he brings it to his mouth. Delicious. Adrian smiles and takes your hand again. Snow dusts his hair and jacket as you resume your walk through the streets. Tell me, what else you love about the holidays? You sip your hot chocolate and twine your fingers with his.
Mostly just being with the people I care about. That's what most holidays are about in the end, isn't it? Even the Dark Solstice?
Perhaps. Though I'll admit I wouldn't mind if my holiday celebration had one or two fewer guests.
Like the ones whose names rhyme with Pester or the Marin?
I suppose even vampires can't choose their families. I tolerate them every year for one reason.
Camila?
This holiday means a great deal to her, so I'll participate.
We'll participate.
And if I get to share it with you, well, it'll be the most enjoyable dark solstice in centuries.
Warmed by a smile, you finish your hot chocolate and toss the cup into a snow-dusted recycle can. Nearby, a wide stretch of grass beckons, the freshly fallen snow pristine and untouched. Challenge him honorably to a snowball fight, please. You drift away and stealthily gather the soft, sticky snow into the perfect snowball. Hey, Adrian. With precision born of years of practice, you launch the snowball and hit him directly in the chest. Sneak attack.
You think you can keep up with me?
I think I've been in more snowball fights than you have. Adrian prowls toward you, an intense look in his eyes that sends shivers down your spine.
I'll give you 5 seconds head start. 5.
With a squeak, you bolt into the trees, stopping only long enough to scoop up enough snow to form another snowball.
4.
You duck behind a tree and peek around the other side. Adrian is still standing where you left him, his eyes gleaming in the darkness.
3.
He bends down as if he has all the time in the world, scoops up some snow. Taking advantage of his distraction, you launch your snowball. Take that! Ah! He moves so fast you don't even see him throw his own snowball, but it crashes into yours midair, exploding them both.
2.
Ah! You turn around to dash into the trees, but a sudden heat presses against your back. Adrian is suddenly there, his arms wrapped around you, his breath hot against your ear.
1.
Oh. You stand like that for a moment, his lips warm against the nape of your neck. He turns you gently in his arms, leaning you back against the tree. His fingers are tender as he brushes a strand of hair from your forehead. I think using vampire powers is cheating.
Or a good strategy.
He strokes your cheek, his thumb gentle.
Thank you, Amy. I never imagined I'd smile tonight, much less laugh. You've given me a greater gift than you know.
You tilt your head up and lean up to claim his lips. Adrian groans, bracing one hand above your head on the tree, the other sliding under your jacket to curl around your hip. Shivering with desire, you wrap your arms around his neck and press yourself to the blazing heat of him. Adrian. He takes advantage of your parted lips to deepen the kiss, his fingers inching under your shirt to stroke your lower back. His lips drift along your jaw and down, grazing the sensitive skin where your pulse beats too fast. Amy. A shudder works through him, his hand curls against the tree, digging furrows through the bark, but the fingers that cup your cheek are ruthlessly gentle. Finally, Adrian cups your chin and tilts your head back. Thank you for giving me this time. I'm not exactly being selfless here, but I'm glad you're having fun too. I'd have even more fun if you let me buy you another cup of hot chocolate. Why? So I can enjoy watching you drink it. The way his gaze fixes on your mouth makes you shiver, and not from the cold. If you insist. The two of you enjoy another hour together before reluctantly parting ways. You soon head to the address Camila gave you, a warehouse in a remote part of the city. This isn't scary at all. A noise echoing down an alley startles you, and you almost yelp when you spot Camila waiting for you. Camila, thank God. It's like super murdery around here. Camila doesn't smile. You feel it too. Feel what exactly? Creep the hell out? Yes. Something. Something's wrong. Stay close to me. She draws her daggers as the two of you near the door. You throw it open, only to find several dead vampires. Scream. Oh God. Oh my God! The screaming visages are frozen behind solid eyes, and the wicked sharp icicles protruding from their chests. Camila staggers back, a look of sheer horror on her face. No, not this. What the hell, Camila? What could do this? But she just shakes her head. Grayson Nicholas, the Red Saint. He's back. Oh no! So without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you'd like to support me and my content, it's very much appreciated. Looks like Chapter 2 will be next Saturday. The Red Saint is back, and some very unexpected visitors may hold the key to defeat him. We'll see. Oh, like I said, I don't value holidays, but I'm not going to bring yours down in this end of the video, going into detail. Without further ado, I will continue working diligently on content. Pretty much there's no reason to take Christmas off, because why? However, if you would like to, I don't know, spread some holiday cheer or whatnot, feel free to share my channel, grow it, maybe make one holiday wish of mine come true, which is to grow it. That's literally it. Steam's having a sale. I could always go for some more games to stream and share with you folks, but yeah, anyway. Without further ado, you know what to do. Peace out.